Everyone thinks that trading bots are free money. Newsflash, you're wrong. It's the same lie that everybody falls for when they see someone posting on X or on social media of all the profits they made while they were sleeping. But here's the truth. Trading bots just don't work the way that you think they do. And honestly, in a lot of cases, they're gonna drain your account faster than you could on your own. So before we dive into why trading bots fail, let's dive into what trading bots are in the first place, and more importantly, what they're not. At the simplest level, a trading bot is essentially a computer program that follows a set of rules that you set and executes trades based off those rules. That's pretty much it. Think of it like this. You can program a trading bot to buy if the RSI is below 30 and sell when the RSI is above 70. Simple as that. The trading bot's not going to sit there and analyze news headlines, the Fed, earnings. It doesn't have gut feelings. It just simply executes the trades 24/7, whether you like it or not, based on the parameters you set. And that's really the appeal. They don't get tired, they don't second guess themselves, they don't have emotions, they just act based on a set of criteria. But what we also have to understand is that trading bots don't predict the market either. They only automate repetitive decision making, which means if the rules that you're setting are flawed, if the market shifts, and the trading bot keeps following them blindly, well, you could be set up for disaster. Now that we know what a trading bot actually is, let's clear up some of the most common myths around trading bots. Myth number one, trading bots are guaranteed profits. No, a trading bot doesn't magically just print money. It just follows the rules that you feed it. If those rules don't align with the current market conditions, it's going to lose money, period. End of story. Myth number two, trading bots replace skill. A lot of traders might think, if I have a trading bot, well, I don't need to know anything at all about trading. And while technically speaking, you don't need to know anything about trading if you have a trading bot, knowing things like risk management, understanding how much you're risking on given trades, understanding things like drawdown, and optimizing and critiquing things to improve things going forward, it's not maybe the technicalities of trading, but there is some skill behind it. Think of your trading bot as a tool, but not a complete substitute for expertise. Myth number three, the more complex, the better. I can't tell you how many trading bots I've seen, I've looked into, that look like complete rocket science. There are so many things going in so many different directions and so many if-then statements, I literally want to explode. But guess what? They usually don't work. Why? Because most of them are actually going to be curve fitted to fit a back test perfectly. Essentially, they look really good based off of past data, but once you turn them live, they don't trade the same. And that's why sometimes simplicity beats out unnecessary complexity. So what actually goes wrong? Let's break down some of the dangers and the most common mistakes people are making with their trading bots. First has to be curve fitting. This is when someone designs a trading bot so it fits data so perfectly that based on a backtest, you would think this thing never loses. The equity curve is super smooth, the win rate is insane, but the second you go live, it implodes. That's because the real world never looks exactly like the past. Another example of this is repainting. Have you ever taken a trade where, for example, you are looking for the breach of a specific level, and that level is to breach, but you're looking at a 5-minute chart or a 1-minute chart, and that candlestick or that bar has yet to close. The way a strategy triggers or how it's calculated in a backtest might not be how it's actually traded. Whether you trade it when it breaks or whether you trade when a candle closes, those are two different things. And depending upon how you're backtesting versus really trading, that's going to lead to dramatically different results over a larger sample size of trades. The second thing is black box trading bots. These are trading bots that you have no idea or aren't allowed access to anything on the inside, meaning it's someone's proprietary strategy that they're selling you and they're telling you it's performing really well, and maybe they have some data to show you, but you don't get to actually see what it's trading, why it's trading. It's just some proprietary software or a strategy or something. I see this stuff all the time because it's super easy to market a dream, and you could build a backtest or even have a really good run for a short period of time and then spam all of that data across social media in ads and tell people, hey, I have the next best thing since sliced bread. But once you start asking enough questions, it starts to make a lot more sense. What you basically end up doing is you're handing your money over to a mystery box, and generally speaking, it's not the best idea. Third is the set and forget trap. A lot of people are marketing set and forget trading bots. It does make a lot of sense from a marketing perspective because who wouldn't want something that you could just click a few buttons, set it up, and go to sleep, and now your trading bot's just making you money all the time. Whether you have a job, whether it does trade every night, you don't have to worry about it. It's awesome. And so this does sell. But the problem is that might work for a period of time, but the markets change. It's like when you're trading something that works really well or has been working really well, and then you decide to size up. It just so happens that now it stops working, and you didn't do anything necessarily wrong. It's just that the market's changed, and either you have to adapt or you have to let it run its course. Problem is, if you go in with the wrong mindset, that could lead to a blown account like that. And finally, the most obvious, scams and unrealistic promises. If you see someone claiming a 90% plus win rate trading bot, something that never loses, something that is easy money, I mean, come on, it's probably not real. That's most likely just a sales pitch that's trying to separate you from your money. Now, you can have a 90% win rate over a certain sample size of trades, and you might even have one over a larger sample size of trades or even on a bigger picture bot. But what they're not telling you is that with a 90% win rate, you probably have to stomach larger losses than your winners. Things even out, and there's no perfect strategy, but things like this is literally just asking you to size up and blow your account off of one bad trade. So if all that's looking at the dark side, what actually matters when you're looking at building out or creating or purchasing a trading bot? The most important thing, I think, is transparency. If you can't see how the bot would be trading in real time, then how can you trust it? Backtests can be manipulated all you want, but live trading data, that's the truth. You should be able to at least understand the strategy on a surface level. You don't have to know every single thing about it and all the intricate details. But this way you can see what trades are firing and understand sort of why that's happening. Number two, it's got to be control. You need to be able to control the settings, whether it's risk, whether it's allocations. These things are very important. Maybe you even want to stop the trading bot completely for a period of time. If you don't have control, you don't have safety. Whether you're using your own capital or you're trading with a prop firm, not being able to control the size of your trades or your drawdown limitations just doesn't make sense for something you're going to use in the long run. Number three, risk management. This is a big one. The difference between a trading bot that survives in the long run versus one that blows up completely, it's not the entry signal. It's how it manages things like risk, losses, and its drawdowns. You and I both know that a trading bot with a history of wild swings, huge drawdowns, huge bounces back, is probably just a ticking time bomb for a blown account at some point in the future, no matter how good it looks. I was recently looking at a backtest for a trading strategy, and what it showed me was incredible returns, over 1,000% in the past year. But then when I looked at the drawdown, it had a 90% drawdown, which means I'd have to deal with humongous swings in my account that almost would blow me up just to get that ultimate 1,000% return. And maybe for some of you that makes sense, but anyone that knows data and how the markets change, you're just asking for trouble. And last, number four, realistic expectations. A trading bot is not going to turn $100 into $1 million in a couple of days. It's just not going to happen. But it might be able to grind out some steady returns over the next 3, 6, 9 months without putting you through the emotional roller coaster that manual trading might do. And to be honest, if you ask me, that's pretty valuable versus chasing the hype. Imagine something that you can actually rely on. Something you knew wasn't going to make you rich overnight, but with the right guidance and the right adjustments, has the potential to scale very nicely over a relatively short period of time. So the biggest challenge here is that these trading bots are either just black boxes where you have no idea what's going on behind the scenes, or they're just polished backtests that look good on paper and they can sell, but don't actually translate in the markets. Which is why it's important to look for ways to see real, authentic, verified results. And our site AlphaInsider is a tool that does exactly that. Every strategy on the site is tracked with live data, no cherry picking, no edits. These are real trading strategies tracked in real time with real results. You can see performance and the drawdowns in real time, so you know exactly what you're getting into before deciding if it's even worth considering to add to your very own custom trading bot. And for me, that transparency is the difference between guessing and hoping for the best and knowing the potential that you actually have in a trading bot. Not to mention, all of the trading strategies on AlphaInsider are tracked by third-party Polygon data feeds. There's no proprietary anything. Anybody like myself, like you, with the TradingView account can upload their own strategy to the site in a matter of minutes for the entire world to see, if you choose to keep it public. From there, it's all up to you and I. We get to pick and choose what strategies we add to our trading bots, whether it's one, whether it's multiple, and have it completely automated, but still have control and the ability to customize and change allocations, even turn off the bot at any time. So here's the takeaway. Trading bots don't remove risk. They just remove emotion. They're not crystal balls and they're definitely not magic money machines. But if you can use them the right way with transparency, control, and realistic expectations, they can be very powerful tools in your trading journey. Now, if you want to see what trading strategies are performing the best right now this year, I'll leave a link below to AlphaInsider. It's free to sign up. It's free to create your first bot, and you can sort through a massive list of trading strategies that are all being tracked in real time, so you can see who's actually legit and who's not. As always, trade smart, manage your risk, and don't fall for the hype. See you next time.